see the other guy.
I haven't played around with that much chi in a long time. Still a little stiff. It's coming back to me, though.
Where the hell are we? You think there's a sword here?
Osaka. This is one of Zilla's shipyards. Enra sent a whisperer here if Gozu's tiny mind is to be believed.
Alright, welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadow Warrior. With me, BrainBoy20, where we had last left off, we had fought the giant hulking mech that was Enra. And now, this will be the second time, or the third time I've recorded this. Technically, second time re-recording it, third time actually recording this, due to multiple events constantly screwing me over. And we have a new enemy type entirely. This shielded enemy, which I'm going to try to snipe immediately, because I don't feel like fighting them normally.
I've heard of trolling, but this is ridiculous.
Not that ridiculous. I feel like making his life a little bit of a nightmare. So come here, come here. I didn't feel like fighting all of you at this time. Well, that didn't kill you. That is almost disappointing. Alright, come here to the explosive barrel.
Hey, guys! Let everybody go!
Admittedly, the combats of the second recording were actually really, really good score-wise, because I was getting more efficient at it, but now I'm just tired and belligerent because I've had to do this multiple times. Far more than should be reasonable. Alright, do I not... can I just sprint? Nope. You can't actually sprint at a dead stop anymore. I actually just fully jump, so trying to get this secret's gonna be nightmarish. Not as nightmarish as a future secret, though, that I had the joy of trying to get 5 times over after I'd remembered how to do it. And now I just physically cannot grab the secret for some reason. Because I'm just failing all my jumps because my reaction time is very, very slowed. After doing this particular segment 10 times over. Anyway, there's a reason we've been building up money for the past couple of episodes, but we're not going to see that just yet. It's a little ways off, and there are no other ammunition sites to get here. Let's just go on in.
Need to turn the light on somehow.
Power's out. Our way is blocked by a massive metallic container that was originally held up via magnets. How do those bloody work? We're going to get the final upgrade of the flux ability, the koi snare. When masters of this technique reach the final waterfall of their meditations, time slows to a standstill. Maximum flux duration is increased to 6 seconds. Useful ability. Helps me set up those sword kills much earlier. And now to head on down here, remember that karma pool is up there. We'll grab all the money and supplies we can physically grab. I will definitely pull out the TMP because we're going to have some fun. Hey little beastie. Come here. Just don't mind me, I'm just going to have some fun killing these people. Oh yeah, there were just there weren't any enemies. Alright. Hopefully some ammunition will make itself readily apparent soon, because we definitely need it. As well, we're kind of running low on everything. And we'll turn the power back on. And be greeted by a bunch of enemies. Alright, Demon Heart, go. Okay, handgun time. Alright, let's clear some space, as they're kind of surrounding us at this moment. Surprisingly efficient.
The minions are here, and the second piece must be as well. Cheer up. If your boss wanted one sword, won't it pay you double times two?
Possibly. But Zilla shipyard. Something feels off about this.
I will not make a comment one way or the other, as I am very tired and thus belligerent and don't want to give spoilers. As I'm very, very clearly remembering the storyline from this point onward. 404, Fortune Not Found. Just like the previous recordings of this session. For those wondering what actually ruined the previous recordings... Oh no, that's just Hotline Miami. I'm sorry, that just kind of terrified me slightly, but for those wondering what happened to the previous recordings and why I'm so really annoyed at this, the first time around the computer just outright crashed, causing that recording to be a failed mess. Second time around, my computer's processor was so slow that our audio was fine, but the video was broken completely and utterly beyond belief and could not be accessed. Anyway, time to grab my favorite weapon in the game and what's been giving me a...
Woof. That is one ugly-ass shotgun.
And it gives me a lot of stress relief. Anyway, time to pour some money into this new weapon. But first, let's read all the descriptions of all the weapons, which I've been neglecting to do as we acquire them. Zix C Shotgun. Zilla Industries Combat Shotgun. Though cheap, reliable, and easily customizable, the civilian version lacks a clip and full automatic fire mode, often referred to as the hairdryer due to its unusual shape. We have access to the Firestorm upgrade, Quad Pack upgrade, double shell clips, which we will get the double shell clips to load 2 shells at once, having the reload time. And we'll get the Firestorm to press the right mouse button and bring the pain of firing all barrels simultaneously. Mamushi Type 14 Crossbow, an ancient weapon now used primarily by big game hunters in Spec Ops. As deadly as the snake it's named after, the Mamushi combines accuracy with deadliness. Z-Type PDW. Production of this personal defense weapon had to be stopped after Zilla Industries lost a lawsuit with one of the German defense manufacturing companies. Taisainu Type 13 Revolver. Named after Japan's largest dog breed, the Taisainu Type 13 is one of the most powerful and reliable revolvers ever made. It is the favorite weapon of security advisors worldwide. Katana. The elegant weapon of the samurai is simply the best sword ever devised. Zilla Industries combines tradition with technology, fitting laser-wetted folded steel to a strong yet lightweight carbon fiber handle for unparalleled ease, whether cutting metal or bone. And enough of that, let's continue. We have my favorite shotgun. We see the visible upgrades on the back, reflecting my choices of how to empower myself further. And I really hope to make a lot of use of this, unlike previous episodes where I keep forgetting I even have it. And knowing that I have very little ammunition, I'm just going to keep checking through to make sure everything's fully reloaded. Also, you'll note that leveling takes a very, very long time now. I don't even remember the last time we leveled up, mostly because it's been like 4 days since the last recording that I've actually successfully completed of this game. Regardless, through the shady walkway we find ourselves collapsing. I'll pull out my favorite weapon. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have an awful score from this. Yeah, that combat's very speed-based. Beforehand, I usually had the explosive weapon out, but this time around, I had failed to do so and lost a lot of score that I had originally gained on that, which still ticks me off that I had to re-record this so many bloody times. Because karma really does matter in this game. But thankfully, I made up for it elsewhere by just completing those combats so quickly and efficiently. And the shotgun spray... The shotgun spray is really weird. Like, I'll be the first to say it here. I do not trust the shotgun spray. Unless I'm literally at point blank.
There aren't any temples around here. How are we gonna find the Whisperer?
Follow the trail of fresh corpses?
It's a start.
But you start to see why I like the shotgun so much. It A, staggers most Okay, it's 2 barrels right now. And still, I really like the shotgun's ability to shoot basically around corners, because it's slightly cheaty in where it actually fires from. Anyway, we'll get the armed and dangerous combo. Nothing escapes my attention to find 20% more ammunition. Very useful, because our ammunition stores are now consistently running dry. And with this, we should at least be fine.
So ugly.
Okay, I thought I hit you. Okay, just die already. Like, as you can see, I definitely really like the crossbow's ability to just kill things in one hit. It's so hard to aim the damn thing. We're also introduced to one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Those bombs will detonate on close proximity, and removing them becomes a very tedious thing from here on out. And we have this secret over here.
Better stay away.
Thank you for that, Lo Wang. And I almost forgot to pump out the water from the sewers as an objective, but I forgot to reveal why I'm going down in this direction anyway, when clearly this is the way we have to go. Destroy the magical seals to open the door. That is our current objective, that is what we will complete. Let's get going. Oh yeah, I forgot all the demon organs still exist, which... well, you can fire as many shots as you can at them, but they'll never stop beating or gyrating, undulating, any disgusting shift word for the term shifting. Anyway, time to empty out the sewers of all toxins, as well as crying silently to myself that this takes forever. It would be wise to leave some ammunition here, because we will have to backtrack back up to the top, unfortunately. But I also would like to have all the ammunition now. And here's the way to clean up the next portion of the sewers, allowing us to continue.
Why'd you have to bring him?
I said he's the ruler of the ancients.
He was also a big dickhead. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
And you know that secret that we saw, like, less than a minute ago? This is how you get it. It's awful. Whoever designed this, the same comment I've made every time, whoever designed this secret deserves to be shot for what it requires you to do to get it. Because as far as I know, there's no other way to grab that secret. But you see what we have to do. We have to hop up to this light at the very tip top of it, jump from that point directly up there. And it's so annoying because you have to do it in such a specific fashion that it might as well be a jumping puzzle in an action shooter game, which should not exist. First-person jumping puzzles just suck. The amount of suck that this has is beyond belief. Now, I nailed it just fine in the other two recordings, but now it's going to take like 3 minutes for me to get again. And I've done this so many times, it's obscene. Alright. And you fall off so easily as well. Get out of my way, light. I need to be able to accurately see what I'm doing. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to do this till I succeed, because you miss out on this secret, you never get it again. And there's no better way to do it. I can also turn on the light, and it'll probably make it a bit easier for everyone else to see what I'm doing. And you have to jump from this back corner up onto this small ledge. Thankfully, it's not that cruel. Once you make it past, it's very easy to remain on. And you have to jump up here, and up to the ledge to my right that I almost succeeded doing earlier. And it is possible, because I've done it twice before. But it's also obscenely difficult because Lo Wang has a set move speed and an instant acceleration up to that point. There we go. Thank you. There is no other way to get this secret, and it is awful. Whoever made this secret deserves to be shot. Whoever designed Windows to crash so often deserves to be shot. Or whoever still is in charge of fixing the Natol disk memory leak, which is what ruined the previous recording, by making sure it never fully recorded, also deserves to be shot. And you could hear that our target is just below us. Right there. Now, before we continue, we're going to grab this secret here. Grab that secret here. We're going to detonate every single orb we can before heading down there, because leaving them undetonated means I'm just going to get shot myself or blown up. Or some other horrible variation. I've done this combat enough times to know where all the hidden items are. To an extent. I mean, there's still one that's evading my presence that I just don't remember where it is. And that doesn't matter. Let's head on down, engage the combat, and get ready for some shotgun work. Come on. Admittedly, I don't need to go full double barrel, and for some reason, I think the double barrel does a lot less damage than the shotgun as a whole. But, well, who can really deny that this is not a very efficient way to do things? Unfortunately, using only one weapon is terrible for getting karma, but I'm just not in the mood to do things efficiently anymore. I just want to get this done so I can move on with this game. He says as he continues to hunt down secrets. Well, gee, Lo Wang, I think we know what it opens.
You gonna boom by yourself?
unfortunately, this aspect is where we're really introduced to the suicide bombing enemies, which I never discussed earlier. In fact, I had completely forgotten that the suicide bombing enemies... Like, I had completely forgotten I had discussed them, and this is the first time I've seen them. I just said that they're very, very annoying. And there's absolutely nothing else to that statement besides that fact. I'm going to fully pull back the draw and get ready for the first person to say a word to me is going to get shreked. Such as you. And you. Don't you dare tell me that you can dodge that shot. In fact, we're going to begin the extended combat scene that is this section, with double SMGs heralding my arrival. And when they run out of ammunition, we will swap weapons to something else. To ask, are you not dead yet? I get my sword out. Like, it's not even worth pulling out anything different. It's just the Wing of Crane never just seems to deal enough damage to kill people outright. Anyway, enough of that. You might notice that there are some items floating around up there, but we will get to those later. Or at a later date, if I remember correctly. Or it could be that I've completely forgotten about this section entirely, and that we're actually going to have a massive bout of backtracking soon. Excuse me. Anyway. Admittedly, there is a karma pool up there, and there should be a way to reach it. I'm gonna go check to make sure I'm not stupid and I just completely forgot about that secret. Because it is kind of important that we don't miss the karma pool that's at the very tip top of this place. But I don't think there actually is an entrance here that I can exploit. Yeah, like I thought. I mean, admittedly, this is quite obviously something that was supposed to happen, but we can't just reach it easily. I think we're supposed to come back here later. I don't remember off the top of my head, though. That's the one thing that irks me. And I know we've gotten far enough where if we were supposed to come back, we would have done so by then, but I did not. What did I hit? Oh well. Is there an explosive around here that I completely neglected? Absolutely not. There's just only this. Which, once again, I don't think is actually something... Yeah, I'll just pretend that this is something that we were supposed to do later. Anyway, moving around at the speed of sound, we're gonna go grab all these items and all this lovely karma and otherwise. Or money, not karma. If this was karma, it'd be infinitely more useful than the money at this point. Fortune cookie, what do you say? With sufficient thrust, pigs fly just fine. Did I miss out on the terminal? I think this was just to get secrets and money and supplies. Oh yeah, the terminal should be around right here. Which removing this liquid reveals...
That is not moving at all. Drop it, you or just die.
We reveal skeletons yet again, meaning my favorite enemies are about to reappear. And here's another magical seal. Naturally, I don't feel like dealing with skeletons, but the game is usually not that kind. Meaning we're about to engage in possibly one of the longest combats quite soon. So I better have all my weapons prepared and be ready to go die in a fire. As these break open, revealing a Necromancer number 1 and a Necromancer number 2. I will trap myself in here with him, and I'm just going to go ham. And unfortunately, the reload time on the shotgun is way too long for my tastes. And this final skeleton breaks him out of it, and he will start taking shotgun shells to the face because I am personally sick of dealing with this skeleton man. And finally, his arm gets blasted clean off, and hopefully I will not have to deal with him for much longer. One skeleton is hard enough to fight. I can't imagine what multiple would... One skeleton is hard enough. Multiple is just a nightmare. Okay, how did that shot miss the skeleton? And how many times have I killed you?
You didn't say the magic word.
Please kill Lo Wang. The word seems pretty magic to me. I'll go full ham. And that's his arm gone completely off, and now to go full force with these guns until he finally dies, putting an end to one of the most annoying combats in the game thus far. Let's grab all the free supplies that are just sitting around here. Reload all of applicable weapons. And get a move on. I don't even care about getting full karma anymore. I just want to make it through the game. Now my mood will probably drastically improve tomorrow when I'm not dead tired while trying to do this. I'm halfway tempted to go back up there just to check to make sure we didn't miss a secret, but I still think we are.
Serious offer that goes.
Why, thank you. Made it myself.
What? Seriously?
One of my talents. Hammer hired me to make all of their armors. To see how he repaid me.
With betrayal and enslavement, but let's get moving. And
That's where the toxic fluids came from.
that is true. And this is where we'll end the video here. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Shadow Warrior. And I am signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe if it helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.